great day. At 9A, I'm Caitlin Francis.
I'm Scott Haney. I'm so excited.
Martha Hall Kelly is here.
Is in person.
I know.
Becky, how did we do this? You are a magic maker.
Magic, yes.
Oh my, and Becky, I have to buy you lunch now because you've gotten one of my most prolific authors in the studio. Seriously. Lilac Girls was...
He said it's like his favorite book.
Oh my God, I can't wait to talk to her. I said hello in the green room, though. I already fangirled out.
Fangirling.
All right, let's get to the weather. We're talking about just another stunning day out there. Torrington, good morning to you. We're taking a look at clear skies. It's like the same scene every day. First alert futurecast tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of nothing. Futurecast shows us nothing, 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 nothing. Here comes tomorrow, nothing, nothing, nothing. And then here comes Saturday, nothing, nothing, nothing. Now, again, if you want to meet the author, there is an event taking place tomorrow, and the weather couldn't be better.
Woo!
Woo! All right, so for the rest of today, we're talking about temperatures only in the maybe mid-60s. That's about it, with mostly sunny skies, and then your three-day forecast, sunny, a calmer wind today. Yesterday was kind of breezy due to the fact that Imelda and Umberto were going out to sea. Bye-bye, out to sea ya. And then Friday, chilly to start again tomorrow morning, then milder, and then Saturday, bright, dry, and warm with temperatures near 80 degrees. It's going to feel like the summertime over the weekend.
I know. It's going to be beautiful, though, especially if you're heading to the Rent.
Oh, so
UConn
excited.
Football. It's their homecoming on Saturday.
All right, but in the meantime, we do need to talk about this. It's day 2 of the partial shutdown of our federal government.
Yeah, so the next vote to end the shutdown not expected until tomorrow afternoon. That's because the Capitol observing the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur today. Here in our state, leaders say most programs that rely on federal money, like food stamps and Medicaid, they've got enough funding to get through this month. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees, though, either working without pay or will be temporarily laid off. So the president posting on social media the shutdown is, quote, an opportunity to save billions of dollars as he started to cancel funding to several Democrat-led states.
Democrats say they won't vote to approve funding unless subsidies for health insurance are extended. Yeah,
we'll have much more on this. We're obviously on top of this developing story as it continues to unfold. You can check the WFSB app for the very latest.
And here you go, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink unless you boil it.
Unfortunately, right? Those residents in Waterbury, some of them, still having to boil their water here this morning because of the advisory for the city's tap water.
Yeah, it applies to anyone who had no water or low water pressure after the water main break last week. Right now, city officials are waiting on test results that say the water is safe to drink, use for cooking, or to brush your teeth. A new test was done, and they're hoping to get results by this afternoon. It's been 3 days since the water main was fixed. Ooh.
Still, Taylor Knight was live in Waterbury this morning.
We're live there just about every day.
Yeah, it's still very active.
Story.
And she was showing us there's still water coming out of the roadway. So it's obviously still a very active scene with those road repairs still going on. So Huntington Avenue is still closed because they're doing that remaining work.
All right, a new law in our state is trying to get invasive species out of the Long Island Sound, kind of in a very creative way.
It's a very creative way. I know that you're not on board with this.
Well, no, I am, but I just don't want to.
Just don't want to eat it.
I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, so you actually might find this on your plate coming up here. Your reporter Luke Hydash explains what's now allowed.
About 100 pounds of fresh green crab are being prepped at Mystic Fish Camp. It's an invasive species found in shallow, rocky water close to land.
It takes a lot of hard work. Like this, the way I'm doing it could not be my sole operation.
Mikey Delfonso is a green crab harvester. He supplies both Mystic Fish Camp and the Shipwright's Daughter restaurant, which uses green crab in about 10 different menu items. The menu is always changing here. Executive Chef David Standridge is getting ready for dinner service.
They do a lot of damage to the ecosystem. So like one green crab can eat up to 40 baby oysters a day or baby clams a day. So they're depleting species that we want. They rip out eelgrass. They damage the coastline in general. Just really destructive little guys.
Standridge worked with lawmakers to get this new bill signed into law to cut down on the permits needed to get these invasive species into commercial kitchens.
Now you don't need any really, especially on the restaurant side. We can just buy them from somebody. You don't need a special bait license, and most importantly, they're no longer designated as bait because nobody really wants to eat bait, and so we need to stop calling things that are food bait.
The crabs become a bisque at Mystic Fish Camp, which Standridge also runs, and there are more than just green crab now with the green light.
Pretty much any small little fish would be normally thought of as bait fish, like minnows and anchovies. American eel is on that list, which is obviously like quite a delicacy.
These crabs found their way here hundreds of years ago. The hope is this new law is a new fix to an old problem.
It allows more fun, new food that we wouldn't find around here in this part of the world anyway, and the fact that it has a positive environmental impact as well.
Blue Kite Ash, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I just can't take the creepy crawlers.
No crab.
Yeah. Limited crab.
Well, experts say the population of these green crabs is growing because of climate change, so that's why they're making these kinds of changes.
Yeah, absolutely. They do well in warm water, and the temperature in the sound is rising, so that's climate change for you.
All right, well, got a new menu item there.
Ooh. All right, come